Hello traders. All right, so today I just wanted to make a video about why you need to be updating your charts on a daily basis. Okay, so the reason you need to be updating your charts, it may not even be on a daily basis, but I advise that you do it on a daily basis. It's because the moment you wake up and you have, that excitement of being you want it to be in a trade, at least you cut most of the unnecessary trades because if you updated your chart yesterday and then you come in the morning, let's just say that this is your chart. Okay, this is your chart. You've already marked your BOSs, your inducements, your whatever. This is your chart. Okay, so this is going to help you in knowing where you are even before you start looking for that trade. All right, you won't be you won't start analyzing the chart in the morning, like analyzing from wherever the chart is starting from. You start marking your no, it's very very bad. So what you need to be doing, it doesn't even take a lot of work or much effort. You just need to mark where you are. For example, here, let's just say that you just woke up and then found the market has already broken through this higher low here. Okay, so this one you can just mark it already. You can just mark it here as a what? As your change of character here. Okay, you just mark it as your what? Change of character. That solves a lot of problems because yesterday you were looking for buys. Now there's a change of character, so you're already looking for what? For sales. And immediately all you are looking for is a what? Um, you are just looking for a POI somewhere. Okay, if there's a POI, you even draw it. You even set your alert. There's a video I made on how you can set your MT5 alerts so that you receive notifications when the market is in a certain zone. So you have a POI, you have inducement, you have a change of character here. So all you are waiting for is a what? A trade setup. And you won't be on the chart the whole day looking at the chart, how it's moving. No, you've already set your alert somewhere here. Okay, most of the time for me, I just set it immediately. It takes out inducement. Okay, in the premium zone, if I'm looking for a sale, immediately it takes out the inducement. I receive a notification on my phone, so I open my laptop and then start looking uh for a sale setup. That's all I do. Okay, this, it looks boring and all that, but it's going to help. It's a game changer, I'm telling you. It's going to make a huge difference. Okay, looking at the chart and then the chart is all over the place is not going to help you out. You don't have to be guessing where you're supposed to enter, where you're supposed to go out. No. Okay, let me just show you on the real chart. So for me, I just trade V75, and V75 one is mostly. I also I trade other synthetic indices, but mostly it's these two. Okay. Um, this is V75. So you can already see I I do POIs, some POIs here. This is the decision and the extreme. Okay, so I do these things every day. Okay, you can see it looks messy like this, but it just helps you. The moment you open your chart, it helps you to look for exactly what you're supposed to look for. Okay, if if you start doing this on a daily basis, my friend, I'm telling you, this is going to be a game changer for you. It sounds boring. It sounds boring. I know we all just want to be in a trade. We don't want to take we don't want to take the right route. We all like shortcuts. Okay, Shortcuts will get you killed. Shortcuts will get you killed. Okay, look at this other chart. This is V75 1S. So the only difference between V75 and V75 1S is the only difference I've seen, at least, is that the V75 1S is less volatile compared to the original one. Yeah. So yeah, that's all. That's all you need to be. You need to be marking these things. You need to be marking these things. Okay. When you just wake up, there's a POS. Where is my POI? You do your POI. Where is my? Can I look for entry setups? If you are looking for entry setups, you just zoom into the 1 minute time frame. Okay. Eh, let me try it. If I hope it's the network is going to allow me. Let me try to show you the entry setups. Okay. So this is the 1 minute time frame. This is the 1 minute time frame. Okay. All right. So you can see here the market. Um, so I already gave you the entry setup that you're supposed to be looking for. There's a video on that. That if I don't know if you don't know the entry setup you're supposed to be looking for. Just to give you an idea, I'm looking for something like this in the POI. Okay. If you haven't watched the entry setups video yet, yeah, that's all I'm looking for. Something like that. Okay. So I'm just looking for the market to hit the POI and then come down, make a change of character here, take out inducement right here, hit the POI, and then rally to the downside. That's all I'm looking for. Okay. Here you can see it hit the POI here, started going up, There's a change of character here. This change of character is good and all, but we don't have a POI or an inducement here. Okay, so it's not a valid entry setups. You continue waiting, you are still waiting, the market is still going up. It starts coming down again, it makes this change of character here. There's already inducement, so you mark this change of character here. This change of character right here. That's your change of character. Choke. I don't know why we call it choke. I don't like that sound. Okay, so that's your change of character. All right, so you already have all these inducements. Now, for me, I like entering my trades even on 1 minute. I like entering on, if it's a sale, I like going for the premium zones. Okay, so okay, let me just use a gun box, not a Fibonacci. The gun box is more clear. Okay, so I'm looking for a POI above there. Okay, anything above there. Okay, this one is not a POI here. In case you're wondering, this is not a POI here. It doesn't have a fair value gap below here. The POI is right here. This is the POI. It has a fair value gap below there. The reason I go for order blocks with fair value gaps below them is because the market may not even reach the order block, but just it will just react to the fair value gap and then bounce to the downside. If you don't know what a fair value gap is, you are going to miss a lot of trades, a lot of good trades. Okay, because sometimes it won't hit your order block. It will just play around this fair value gap. This fair value gap is it's an imbalance. Okay, in the market, inefficiency in prices. Okay, there's this gap that the market is trying to fill. This void. Yeah. So he, if you entered there let's say you entered two trades. I trade a minimum of two. I enter a minimum of two trades. Yeah. So I take some of the profits in the 50% zone here. Somewhere here, I take some partial and then let the other trade run to the take profit. Yeah, so it's this is everywhere. These entry setups are everywhere. Okay, here you can see how the market came inside and then went through this POI. This POI is still valid. Okay, this is happening under this is an entry time frame. Okay, this is happening under 1 minute. Under 15-minute time frame, this was just a liquidity sweep. Okay, it's still valid unless under 15 minutes time frame the candle closed above like that. Okay, and not just with a wick, it closed above the whole body. Then we can say that this POI is really not that valid. Okay, no, let me show you what's talking about. People start asking me questions. So this is what's happening. Okay, this was just a liquidity sweep above this level here, and then the market went below like that. Okay, so if this candle's body closed above there, then I was not going to consider this POI. I would just let it be. Okay, so uh going back to 1 minute, where I was where right here, using the same formula, guys. The market has already hit your POI. You are looking for a what? You're looking for a change of character. Here you can see this is a pullback here. The market made the what? A change of character here. But why wouldn't you enter this trade here? There's no inducement in this. Let me zoom in. There's no inducement in this leg here. Okay. So I said that first you look for a change of character, inducement, then POI. Okay. But here you only have what? A change of character here. No inducement. There are a lot of POIs here. There are fair value gaps and order blocks, but you don't have inducement. Okay. So you just let it run. It goes up there. It starts coming down, coming down. There's a change of character right here. This change of character here, this change of character right here, okay. So this change of character here, after you see this change of, now look for where inducement is. Okay, you have this inducement here. You also have this inducement here. So you mark it. You mark the lowest inducement. This is the lower inducement here. Guys, if you don't know what inducement is, there's a video there. I already made a video on inducement. It's a straightforward. It's an easy concept. Okay, if you know pullbacks. So, all right. So this was your POI. This order block here. Right. Let me draw my gun box. No, here let me use a Fibonacci. I want to be using both. I want you to see that they are just the same thing. Where are we? Right here. Okay. So after the 50% zone, this was the first what? This was the first order block. The market just reacted to that, even hit the 0.61 mark perfectly, came down. It even became an IFC candle, which is very good. Here you can already enter. If you want, you can even enter the retest here into this. It just came back to this IFC candle right here. Just came back to this IFC candle and then started running to the downside. Okay, so as long as it meets the criteria, you can enter. If it still fails to, if the market still, despite having all these, and then the market still goes through and then makes, don't move your stop loss. Okay, your stop loss, the stop loss basically is saying that okay, I can be wrong. Okay, if you trade without a stop loss, you are saying that no, I'm never wrong. Okay, a stop loss here is not that big. This is a 1 minute time frame. If you put a stop loss here, it's the risk is not that big. Okay, you are not going to lose a lot of money compared to the amount of money that you are going to gain if it goes your way. Okay, so okay, let's look for another. This is another POI here. Okay, this one just kissed the POI. The same thing, guys, same thing. Now here, this POI here, this is the high here. So if you go back, if you watch my video on entry setups, you would see why I entered here without inducement in this level. Okay, so if you go and watch my entry setup video, this one is talking about this. Okay, so you have such scenarios there. Okay, this is the, so I only gave you two entry setups. Okay, this one, this one is where the market, this is the last high. Okay, this is under 1 minute time frame. This is the last high, so it sweeps liquidity here. Liquidity sweep, liquidity sweep. So that is the liquidity sweep, and then the candle close within this high here. It doesn't break above. Okay, so that's the only difference between this one and that other one. Okay, so for this one, you don't need inducement for you to enter. You can enter right here as long as this liquidity, you can see this liquidity that was swept here. It made this pullback here and then went up. Instead of closing above, it just swept this liquidity above here. Okay, it just swept and then started going down, made this change of character here. This is your change of character right here. That's your choke. Choke, 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 choke. That's your choke right there. So, and this candle here is your POI. You can clearly see this guy is within this candle, so you don't need to mark that as your order block. Okay, and there's fair value gap down here, so you're good, XA. All right, there you enter there and then just let it run. Here you had another chance to enter. There was liquidity here. It made a broke of structure and then came back to a fair value gap, and then yeah, okay, I think this is the last POI. Oh, it made a change of character here. So even here, this was actually in the morning. This is, yeah, this one, this was this morning. Yeah, this was this morning. Uh-huh. So even here, the same thing. Yeah, I'm only looking for two setups. Okay, I'm only looking for two setups here. All right, if there's a liquidity grab below here and then the market closes with, then I don't need inducement. But if the market closes, the candles closes below here like that, then no, I need inducement before I can enter. Okay, so you can clearly see change of character right here. Which was confirmed by this candle that closed above there. Okay, so that's your change of character. That's your change of character. There's inducement here. This is your inducement right here. Okay. So here my conditions were met really, really fast. I remember this trade. And this was the first order block. If we do the premium and discount levels, that was my first order block. Okay, this is the premium zone. That's the, I mean, this is the premium zone. This is the discount. Okay, so I was just looking for an order block in the discount zone here. Okay, and this guy showed up real quick. Okay, order blocks always start from this guy here. Always start from below. Okay, if you start from below, let me show you this. Let me show you this. If you start from below here, there's no order block down here. This one is within this candle here. Okay, and then this candle has already been mitigated by this candle here. All right, so you are just looking for this for the next candle here. So that's why I picked this one as our order block. Yeah, I remember this one. Let me remove all this. This was our order block. You can see these spikes here. This was just a liquidity grab. The POI is still valid. There was no candle that closed below. Okay, so it was just grabbing liquidity, grabbing liquidity. If you enter here, your stop loss is below here. Don't enter here and then you put your stop loss here. You lose a good trade and you lose a lot of money just here. Okay, put your stop loss on your last low. Okay, this is not a big stop loss. Okay, let me show you what's happening here. It looks very big because you are under actually entered here. Okay, right here. That's right on that surface there. Put stop loss there, just below that low. Below that low. Stop loss looks big when you're on 1 minute time frame, but when you go to the 15-minute time frame, when you go to the 15-minute time frame, you can see the risk to reward ratio was actually decent. It wasn't that huge or whatever. Eight is big. Okay, it's decent. So that's all. All right, so guys, I just wanted to show you the importance of updating your charts. Okay, update your charts every day. You'll find it very easy for you to take a trade because and most of the time you already know where you are coming from because you've been updating your charts every day. It's like the chart becomes part of you. Okay, you and the chart become one. I know that sounds so comic or something, but yeah, you need the chart to be like and some kind of an extension. I don't even know what I'm saying, but you just need this thing to be in your head. Okay, you need to get familiar with your charts. Befriend your charts. Don't be scared of your charts. Okay, every day you need to update. If it makes you can clearly see here I haven't marked any break of structure here because there's no break of structure here. Okay, no inducement has been taken out for me to mark break of structure there. Okay, so here the only thing I'm doing is wait. here I can't even set an alert here for anything. No, because there's no inducement. I only set a trade entry alert for. I mean, when inducement has been taken out. Okay, the moment I see some inducement taken out, I'm like, but here, if you don't want to be on the chart right here, you already know where your inducement is. You can just set an alert right here. If the market comes and touches this level, you receive a notification on your phone, then you can open your chart to see. You just see where you are. Okay? It doesn't even take much of your time. You just see where you are. Okay, is there anything that I can draw here as my POI? Okay, there's this level here, there's this level here. Okay, an extreme one, there's this guy down there. So it's very easy, guys. Okay, it saves you a lot of unnecessary stress. All right, so I think that's all I just wanted to stress today. Updating your charts, please update your charts. Whether it's TradingView, it's MT5 desktop version, whatever platform you use, update your charts. All right, guys. Until next time, I'll try to see if we can. I want to show you some aggressive trade entries. Okay, I only gave you two. Those are really conservative, but I gave you those because they are the most obvious. Okay, and they happen a lot. Those two entry setups, and you only look for those trade entry setups when when the market is in your fair value gap or it goes inside, not even inside, it touches your POI. Then yes, you can look for those trade entries, those trade setups. So all right, guys, I'll try to make a video on the other aggressive trade entries that you can be doing. Okay, so okay, that's it. Until next time, happy trading, guys. Be safe.